Well, yesterday I washed this engine out a little bit, just a quick rinse. You can still see some water in the intake manifold there. Down here, just a little wet, a stick in there. But today, I'm thinking about trying to put a little fuel in this thing, see what happens. Is that a Holly carburetor? I'm just not sure. Oh no, it's an Edelbrock. It's an Edelbrock carburetor. And the fuel lines appear to be pretty dry and brittle. So I'm going to be extra careful to not break them if at all possible. But I'm going to be pulling this filter off. I've got new filters, but I'm going to try and let what little gas is in the lines go by gravity if at all possible. Try and let it out. So I guess I've got to disconnect it on the inlet for the pump. So, one of the fuel lines to the pump. So I got to get underneath this little thing and see about draining the fuel out of the lines. I got a couple. Oh, there's my fuel line right there. I guess I'll be disconnecting that one and let the fuel drain out of the copper pipe. Cut. Yeah, it turns out a little 1/4 inch socket was all I needed to loosen these up. I've got these loose. Now I've got to very carefully wiggle this out without breaking the fuel lines, if I can. So I'm trying to just twist it back and forth, see what I can do. I'm gonna have to get a plier or something on there, but I'm really afraid of tearing that fuel line. I may end up having to replace it, and I just don't have any on hand right now. So let me see what I can do. Well, as you can see, they cut a hole in the floor, and they used a boat gas tank in here, which I've already started cleaning, but still some more dust on there. I'm not going to worry about the dust right now. I'm just going to get some gas in here, just a little bit, to see if I can get it to flow out of that disconnected fuel line. If I can get it to start siphoning and start sucking it out a little bit, I'm sure I'll get some clean gas out of the tank. Now, this is one of those cars that I was told that it ran when it was parked. I've heard that before. We'll see. A little more in there, just for good measure. Okay, not quite a gallon in there, but that should be enough to go to the pickup tube. Well, I don't think it's just going to automatically pull out, because it's got to come up through the pickup tube. There's the hose coming out. I guess I'm going to have to crank it a little bit and get the fuel to pump out. So I'm going to reconnect this and pump it through a new filter and just crank on the engine to see if the pump works. Whoever built this car sure liked boat stuff. Got a boat battery box, got a boat fuel tank, got a boat motor. Let's see what happens here. It's not really a boat motor. It's a GTO, or not GTO, a Corvette motor. So it's a GM, it's all good. Anything that says Chevrolet on it's okay by me, as long as it's got 8 cylinders. Okay, let's see if we can get this box in. Get tube in the battery box here. God damn, it's heavy. Like a battery or something. It weighs 1,000 pounds, feels like sometimes. Oh, looky here, what we got here. It's just loose, but it's okay. I'll worry about that later. Now here's, see if we're making any smoke anywhere. No smoke. yet. Of course, I can't smell, but let's take a look around and see what we can find. I don't see anything coming out of these wires. All these wires I capped off with electrical tape just to be sure in case anything was on. I don't see anything smoking. Let me open this up. Don't see any smoke in there. Don't see anything here. Let's just do this. We'll do it the other way like we had it before. Over here, like this. Oops. This would be so much easier if I wasn't trying to do videos. But I want to be famous. I want to be a star. Oh yeah. We got battery. We got gas. Maybe I need to tighten that battery up. The starter doesn't seem to want to push it over. I'm going to take a closer look at that. Sometimes the starter needs a little gentle persuasion. A couple taps with this may help it. I don't know. It's been 3 years since it started. Let's see, where is the starter? Is it on this side or on the other side? I think I see it over here. I think it's down here. Can you see the starter? I think it's back there. Let's see what we can do here. It's down there, but let's see what it is. Oh, that's the transmission. Maybe it's on the other side. We'll look around the other side and see. Let's see if this will start up. like it's running not too bad. I gotta get this stuff up under it. See if the transmission works. Check the transmission and the brakes. Brake pedals to the floor. Water's boiling off here. No linkage to the transmission, just flop it loose. But it ran, and I'm happy. Something's throwing some oil out over there. I got some water boiling here. Not sure what's going on with the cooling system. I understand there's supposed to be a crack in the block, which I'm going to address. It's somewhere down there, I believe. Oh yeah, there's water just dumping out of it as quick as I can put it in. Look at a freeze plug. Yeah, well.